Hello to everybody. I have to be really still because this table tends to wobble. Earthquake! No, I'm joking. Sorry. Okay, right. Being very immature there. I might look a little flustered. I've just got back from the gym and yeah, I kind of want to do a little update. I want to do 2 videos, hopefully, and the first is an update. Now, just to let you guys know what I've been up to, what sort of stuff's been occurring, and all this sort of mayhem and madness that's kind of been occurring in my life at the moment. Where do I sort of begin? At the moment I've been doing my gym course, as you guys know, so my videos are less frequent than what they normally are. So what I want to do is just do a big cluster of videos and leave it for a couple more months. This will probably go on till about Christmas time, I guess. Yeah, about Christmas, and then it should be okay. But yeah, it's been very difficult. It's been very hard trying to balance my gym course along with actual gym training and then along with witchcraft and my practice, and then to top that off, a full-time job. So it's been very difficult. It's been very hard to balance all of this together. Though it's challenging and I do enjoy it, I do really enjoy it. I haven't abandoned my craft, I haven't abandoned witchcraft. In fact, if anything, I am utilising it a little more, especially now that I have a lot more prospects to go towards. So yeah, in terms of witchcraft, as I said, I haven't abandoned it. I've been working a lot with the lunar tides, working a lot with the moon. The full moon to the dark moon. That's something I've been finding very rewarding. By the way, that just sounded like I farted, but I didn't. That was the chair. Look. Yeah, okay, see? Right. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a crazy mood tonight. But anyway, yeah, carry on, George. I've been just, I've been working a lot with the moon. Currently, at the moment, I'm reading a lot of Gemma Gary books. Well, not a lot. I've read Traditional Witchcraft, A Cornish Book of Ways, which I've done a review on, and The Black Toad, in which I'm going to do a book review on. So yeah, in Traditional Witchcraft, her book, she basically says that when the moon is becoming full, she normally carries a quartz crystal around with her, and then when the moon is becoming dark, she normally carries a black obsidian with her. The reason being is that clear quartz is said to amplify the serpent's breath or scroll, which is basically the energy of the land and the energy of the moon. The energy of the land is at its most high when the full moon is up in the sky. That rhymes. And then with black obsidian, it's all about going inwards and going within yourself, and more about darker things, spirit communication, cursing, hexing, bindings. And so yeah, black obsidian is used to channel through the powers of the moon. And I've been utilising this a lot within my craft, and I find that it's working really well. If I do a spell that I want something to happen in my life, I'll do it before the full moon, a couple of days before the full moon. So as the moon gets bigger, go figure. And then of course with the moon going dark, I will do a spell when the moon's going to the new moon. I'll do a spell in order to get rid of things, to rid things away from me on the dark moon. That's when I do a lot more naughtier magics that traditional witches are known for. Thankfully, touch wood, I haven't had to be in a situation where I've had to do that. What else have I been doing? I've been working a lot with Bukka, a spirit, and he is basically horned androgyne. And you get Buckadoo and Buckagwidden. And one part of Buckadoo is the dark Bukka, who rules over the autumn and the winter seasons of the months. And then you get Buckagwidden, Bukka White, the fair Bukka, who rules over spring and summer, so the lighter seasons. Buckadoo is associated with the dark moon, protection, cursing, crossing. And then Buckagwidden is associated with the full moon, healing virtues, blessings, etc. And just Bukka as a whole entity, as a whole spirit, is very, very powerful. And I've definitely been feeling a connection there. And yeah, spirit that I've been connecting to, and you do a spell, and you know, once you connect with that being, I find you do a spell and you ask for Bukka's help, and boom, you know, it is almost instantaneous. I mean, I've done 2 spells over at the full moon, and one I had back problems, and when I was ballet training, basically, I hurt my back, and I asked Bukka on the full moon, Buckagwidden, and I said, please take this pain away. Please stop this injury. It's winding me up so much. It hurts, you know. So I done my thing, and then my partner carried in and asked help for an agency, for a casting agency that he's an actor in training, and so asked for that. So done our thing that we done under the full moon, invoking Bukka's help. Next morning, boom, everything happened. Like, I literally jumped out of bed, like, miraculous, like, where's the pain gone? And the pain had just gone. It had just disappeared. And then my partner gets an email from the casting agency saying, yeah, you're in, come for an interview on such and such, and yeah, it's all good. So Bukka is a very, very powerful spirit. I've found within, this is just me personally, very strange to connect to and quite hard to connect to as an entity. But once you have that connection, it's strong and it's unbinding almost, and things just work really, really well. So as a spirit, Bukka is amazing. I've been asked to do videos on Bukka, though I mean, I kind of want to just go along my journey first with Bukka and just see what happens, and then maybe I would do a video on Bukka. It depends. What else have I been up to? I've been planning Samhain, and it's started already. These strange things that go bump in the night, these strange dreams, it's started already. Literally, before I've gone into my flat, I was walking along the quay, and I looked up and I saw the light in my bedroom flickering on and off, on and off, on and off. And I was thinking, my first thought that, someone's doing magic. And I was on the phone to one of my friend who's actually another trad witch and is awesome. And we was chatting away, and I was like, such and such must be in, he's doing magic, and we was laughing. And I got in about 20 minutes ago. Yeah, no one was in, like literally nobody was in, and I'm slightly frightened actually. I've been having terrifying dreams in regards to a couple of ancestors of mine. So I got them a really nice, awesome candle of a skull, and it's burning down on my pentacle of art, which is something that I've been utilising quite a lot more. I put in another video. On another subject, my poor little mouse Wiley, he passed away and died. I was really, really upset. Genuinely, oh god, this table. I was genuinely upset. I was really upset because since we moved into the flat, he was there. And little mice and rats I love, and yeah, it was really upsetting. We are going to get another pet though, and it's between a giant African land snail or a pet toad. I'm kind of thinking toad morely for witch points and various other purposes, but yeah, I'm thinking of getting a toad as a pet. And there'll probably be some work happening, but yeah. So bless my poor little mouse. We gave him a little funeral and sort of pushed him out into like the quay in his little like bed with a tea light on it, and it was just like a little light floating along the quay. It's really sad. I really miss him, actually. Bless him. But yeah, this is just an update. Just thought I'd kind of fill you guys in, let you guys know what I've been up to. As I said, I've been reading a lot of Gemma Garry, and I do love her work. Though somebody on here actually recommended that I read Cassandra Latham's book, Village Witch, and I am going to get round to reading that because I do want another perspective upon different practices of Cornish craft. Because just to set this straight as well, there is no one tradition. Well, the way that Gemma Garry, demonstrates the way she practices Cornish witchcraft is not the way every other Cornish witch practices Cornish witchcraft, and I can't stress that enough. We all have our own different ways, we all have our own different sources, and so Gemma Garry is just demonstrating her own. She does say in the book, but yeah, so I want to get different. I mean, the charms that she gives, the folk charms, the majority of traditional Cornish witches will use those, just her own personal methods in which she connects to the divine, in which she connects to the divine, in which she connects to the spirits, sorry. They are her own methods, and some are what other Cornish witches do. So yeah, and I can't stress that enough. But yeah, I'm going to read Village Witch by Cassandra and just get another perspective on it. I might also, there's another book called, I think it's called Devon and West Country Witchcraft. I can't quite remember. But yeah, over and out, guys, and I shall see you soon.